Because I'm not as smart as you are? A shrug. He shifted and made to step around his friend. Come, I'm anxious to arrive at the 3 Crowns. Whatever words were about to follow were swallowed in a gasp of pain as a razor-sharp length of steel cut between his ribs. An instant later it pierced his heart, and all sensations dissolved into oblivion. I'm sorry. Axe pulled his knife free, allowing Milton's mortal remains to flop to the ground. If you had only listened to reason, this wouldn't have been necessary. He put the valise and satchel down beside the lantern, careful to avoid any puddles, and then crouched down to regard his friend's lifeless face. But no, you were too stubborn to see beyond your world of ideals and abstraction. Axe reached out and closed the unseeing eyes. The future will thank me for being more pragmatic. Without further words, he searched the dead man's clothing and removed his purse and a notebook. A branch cracked close by, causing him to spin around in alarm, but the weak beam of light showed nothing but a ghostly swirl of fog, which quickly dissolved in a gust of wind. He riffled through the valise and satchel. A grunt of satisfaction sounded as he set the satchel aside and looped the valise over his shoulder. Then he set to work, dragging the body back to the bridge. It had started to rain again, which was, he decided, all for the good, as it would wash away any signs of what had just taken place. However, it took some muscle and awkward manoeuvring to navigate the slippery planking. He didn't dare venture too far on the damaged bridge, just enough to ensure that his act of foul play would never come to light. An unfortunate accident would be the verdict. The violence of the body's fall onto the rocks below would make the real cause of death impossible to discern. The wind from the new squall swirled through the nearby trees, setting off a leafy moan from the shuddering branches. The rain stung his eyes, making it impossible to see anything more than an amorphous blur of shadows. But after another few steps, the churning of the river below told him that he had gone far enough. Axe hoisted the dead weight of the corpse upright, and then, with one last, mighty effort, he managed to lift the body and send it plummeting down into the blackness. A clap of thunder, a flash of lightning. Axe flung the valise into the void and stepped back from the edge of the bridge. I promise you, Milton, this is all for the good, he said, and wiped his palms on the front of his coat. You would have squandered your brilliance, while in my hands your ideas will be developed to their fullest potential.